When people are reaching out to me with an interest in learning how to make games, they sometimes get the mistaken impression that passion is the most important thing. That if they're just passionate, everything will follow. And it's hard to blame them because this has been a message that's been super popularized through TED Talks, through the kind of inspirational shows we see on television. But the reality is, passion more often than not, if not accompanied with a lot of other important qualities, has a way of backfiring on people. It sometimes leads to unrealistic expectations, it leads to unrealistic pace, and then soon enough frustration and quitting. And that's why I think it's maybe more useful to think not of the thing you're doing as a passion project, because passion will usually flame out, but instead as a patience or a persistence project. Because patience or persistence in the long run is going to pay off way more than short-term passion. One of the interviews I especially liked from the IndieKD3 batch was Joshua DeBonis. In addition to being one of the developers and key developers for Killer Queen, the arcade game, he was also the developer for Merryweather, a game that he said he spent over 10 years of his life going out of his way to bring people together to form progress on this project that was important to him. And surely there were times where he was passionate about it. It's a subject which he says he was passionate about. But more than anything else, a decade of your life isn't passion alone. It's persistence and it's patience. So when thinking about your project, rather than wondering, do I have the passion to see this through, check whether you have the patience and persistence to do it. And the other nice thing about patience and persistence is that those are traits that we can more easily work on than passions. Those are things that we can practice. Those are things we make a conscious effort and measure ourselves on in a way that passion is much harder to measure. And again, I'm not saying it's nothing. I'm not saying you shouldn't have it. I'm not saying it doesn't help in the right circumstances. But that passion alone won't do it. May even lead to problems if not joined with persistence and patience.